rounds. Alright, so that was my this is my first time shooting the Stribog, the Grand Power Stribog. So my impressions of it, I really like it a lot. It's a really nice gun. I mean, I ran about 150 rounds, I guess, so far. I got a few more rounds I'm gonna put through it in a minute off camera, but for my impressions, I'm just gonna talk about it right quick. The positives and negatives about it. So let's start off with the negatives first, because there's not a lot of them, but I'm just gonna talk about them for one. I don't like these sights. I mean, this gun is really accurate for one, but these sights feel cheap. They're polymer, and they just feel like they'll probably snap. And oddly, Grand Power actually provided some extra sights, some spare sights with it. So I guess they figured it may break in the future, so they packed in 2 other sights. So I don't like that. You can buy steel sights, but I wish they would come with them though. So you won't have to do that. Let's see. What else is negative? Oh, the biggest negative is this. This here. These magazines are garbage. So I had 2 malfunctions out on the range. 2 double feeds, and both of them was consistent. It was on the last 2 rounds. So in those last 2 rounds, you have a catastrophic failure with 2 rounds actually going, well, 1 round actually going way back into the bolt, and it just locking up the gun. So, and I noticed it with those last 2 rounds, and like I said, I believe it's the magazines. But these magazines are just made cheap. They're really lightweight. I don't know what material it is exactly, but they remind me of like how when I used to have my Cobra M11 magazines, they used to be really cheap, just like these, and they just feel like they'll break eventually. So those are not good. I am seeing that there are some ones with steel feed lips, but I haven't seen them on the market yet that well. I don't know if they're just in other countries or whatever, but I haven't seen them on the American market yet. But I would love to see those. I would love to see Magpul make some. I would love to see, ETS Group or, whoever, Lancer, somebody to make some and make some really quality, because these, on an unbiased review, these are garbage. I mean, even on a biased review, I have to say it's garbage. But I'm being unbiased anyway because I purchased the gun myself. Um, let's see, what else? Another negative, I would say, and this doesn't have anything to do with the gun actually, is this brace. For some reason, even the first shots I took with it, the first 30 rounds rather, this would actually go back. Let's see. So after shooting it, the gun would actually snap like this, like out of nowhere. Like when you're shooting, it just was actually just popping up, and it would just do like that, like almost wanting to fold back on you. So that's something that I'm either going to return and get another one, or get a different brace, or call it SP Tactical and see what's going on with that, because that's not good, especially with how much these cost. It shouldn't be doing that. Should be locking up. My Draco has a brace on it that I built, and it never ever had that problem. So this is the first time I ever really experienced those like this. I mean, my Draco brace has a different total brace altogether. It's from Ace. But let's see. On a positive note, though, because those were just the negatives that I experienced. On a positive note, this gun is really, really good, really accurate. Out of the box, too, I didn't do any zeroing or anything to it. It is ambidextrous. You can switch this, the bolt handle. You switch that over here, which is really cool. I like it like this stuff for right now. It is ambidextrous on everything. The slide release, you can see it. Well, the bolt release rather. On both sides, it's like a sheet metal bolt release though, as you can see. The magazine release is ambidextrous too, right here and right here, which is also cool because you don't have to like switch parts out or anything. It actually just like that. Internally, the gun actually reminds you a lot of an AR. I mean, even the trigger system, and I'm not sure if you can switch the AR trigger system out with this gun. I have to look into that, but it looks identical, which is crazy. So if you're really into ARs, you would really love that platform. I'm holding this in place so it won't fall, but I mean the trigger system is identical to an AR. Even the safety selector is identical to an AR. Even the takedown is identical, you know, with the takedown pins. Um, this gun actually resembles a FN Scar 17 though, a lot, like a baby FN Scar 17. Like they feel like they should have released this, especially with the other SP tactical bracelets kind of bigger. It really looks closer to like a FN Scar and a MP5 a little bit. Um, but those are my. I'm trying to think of anything else. Um, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Actually, that's pretty much it. Those are my positives and negatives. I just hope they work on those magazines, though. But overall, I really like this gun a lot. It's super lightweight, super compact, accurate. I mean, this is awesome little package. I just hope for some new magazines, and once those new magazines come out, I mean, this is gonna be unstoppable, really. As far as like you know, on a low price market. I mean, that's a good thing about this gun. It's very low price, and that's what draws a lot of people to it. That's why they sell out a lot. But really nice gun. But anyway, this is 404 Arms. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Hope you guys subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless. Peace.